Hello, everyone, and welcome to Season 2 of my 7 Days to Die Hard as Hell single-player series with insane difficulty and zombies always run. I'm an old guy gaming, and I'm happy to say that I'm still alive. That's right, I'm not dead yet, I'm still alive and kicking. I'm still vertical, I'm still breathing, and I still have all my teeth. Let's see, what are we going to do today? We're going to make a mine today. Okay, because we need some iron. But before we do that, I have a couple things to show you. I made up quite a few more pieces of forged iron, and I'm going to craft. A couple more shovels and a couple more picks. And the reason I'm going to do that is because we just took another level in toolsmithing in the last episode, and I should now be able to achieve, I'm thinking level 100 or level 350 tools, and that'll give us allow us to get some more material. I'm particularly interested in doing the shovel and the pick because oh, I actually have two axes here already, so let's put these together. There we go. Because I'm going to do some mining, so I'm going to need both of those. So we'll get some going in the workbench, and we'll also do a couple in our inventory. And once I start, getting into iron, I usually will do that and get them as high as I can. Just again, so I have the best quality tools that I can have at the time. All right, so we got some big old trees here we need to harvest up too. And in fact, the garden's ready too, but I think I'll probably wait and do that one off camera this time around. Let's run over to the forge house. Well, we still got a dust storm going on, and let me show you what I did over here. Let's make sure we're not going to get any spawns in here like we did last time. Okay, so we have 5 forges over here, and I keep hitting the wrong button. I was playing Miscreated last night for a while, and it's the F button in that, as the action button. So now I'm hitting that. So what I did was I smelted a bunch of clay into these furnaces. There I go again, hitting the F button in preparation for iron. I also smelted stone. I guess that's the right term, smelted stone into these guys for cement. And so let's go ahead. I don't want that much wood in there. Yeah, let's do about that much, and we'll start this, and we'll get some cement going. My plan is to build at least 2, maybe even 3 cement mixers and put them over in this corner here as well. Okay? So, we need to get the iron before we can start smelting. And also, when I was doing some stuff off camera, I had an airdrop over here too. So, I think let's do this. Let's run and grab that first. And maybe, if we're lucky, we'll see an animal or 2 along the way so we can get some meat. And then when we come back, we will start the mine. So, what did I come in here for? I was going to do something. So we have 2 shovels there. Let's combine these 2 picks. That gets that to 294, and that gets those to 297. I have 1 more shovel going there, and then, man, I keep hitting that F button. Let's do 2 more. Whoops. We'll do another pick. I got 25 iron left, and oh. Okay, hold on a sec. I got a pick in here, and I have a shovel in here. Okay. Yeah, that's probably all I want to do, because I don't want to completely run myself out of forged iron. Okay, I did come back in here for something. I can't remember what it was now. All right, well, I guess we'll go ahead and just head over to the to the airdrop. Oh, the other thing I did too, let's hop over for a second to the chem bench. I started some fertilizer last night too, so that when we harvest our mushrooms, we can lay fertilizer down before we do the next crop rotation of mushrooms. So I just want to check on this and see where it's at. Zombie spawns? Doesn't look like it. Not in there anyway. Nope, clearing here too. Okay, good. 7 fertilizer. Awesome. One of the things I was thinking about, I was watching my last video when I was editing it, when I got attacked by the zombies in here. I was thinking about actually just taking this entire floor out. You know, maybe just leaving a walkway here to get to the chem bench, and then I wouldn't even have to worry about spawns up here. So that's something I might do as well. I'm not going to do that right now, though, of course. Let's actually... Can we get out this way? Yeah, just go out through here. Okay, so off to the airdrop. I've got a pretty decent supply of eggs back at the base, so I'd like to get some meat so we can make some bacon and eggs. This will be inside the building. Oh, my game sound just disappeared. Well, that's there. It's my footsteps that seem to be gone. Okay. I can't open anything, though. Ah, doggone it. That's frustrating. Okay, well, let's just... now it kicks in. Okay. Well, sort of. I still don't have footsteps. Let's just keep going. And, okay, now it sounds like they're back. The lag problems I was having earlier are not... They seem to have improved. They're not completely gone, as you can see, but... God, look at all these tree stumps right here. But it does seem to be better than it was when I first started, so that's a good thing. I don't really want to mess with the server settings, because usually every time I do something like that, something goes wrong and mess up the world or whatever. If it gets really bad, I might end up doing that, but it's not really bad right now. It's just kind of inconvenient a little bit. Now he sees me. Oh, purple pants. Look at that. Those are nice. And we're actually getting over into territory I haven't even been to yet. We definitely are going to do some exploring. Right, probably soon after day 14. You know something? F should not be turning my light off. It's like it sounds like my keys got remapped somehow. I don't know how in the world that would happen. Okay. I just keep running him left and right here. I can't hit him either. Here we go. Okay, let's get rid get rid of a couple things, make sure we have room. I don't... Oh, you know what we can do? We can make some yucca. And, well, that's not going to help because we already have a full stack. So let's scrap that, I suppose. And I'll scrap the bandage because those are easy to make. And we'll get rid of that. Let's scrap the... Well, yeah, let's scrap this. We will drink this. And we'll make another one. My voice seems to be getting a little squeaky. And we might as well eat that. We got 100% food. That's good. Scrap that. And then that should give us enough room for whatever we're going to find in the crate. Another sniper rifle. Wow. Okay, I'll take it. Some bullets. I already have an auger schematic, so that we will sell. And this we will hang on to and perhaps do it at some other point in time. Okay. Let's check this stump. Alright, let's do this. Let's kind of go out this way, and we'll work our way back, but I want to kind of stay in the woods a little bit and see if we can spot an animal. Get some meat. Lots of zombies around. Take a pig, take a deer, take a wolf. Of course, when you're looking for them, you can't find them. Alright, well, I guess we could be looking for a while, so we should probably just head back. Not a whole lot of... Oh, boy! We're in trouble. Not good. Not good. They won't be able to stun us, thanks to the beer. But, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get away from them or not. That's the scary thing about this game. Running into those guys. Bastards. Oh, they're right behind me, too. See if I can get some of them hung up on the rock or something. Get their AI pathing confused. Did I get away from them? Yep, looks like I did. Whew. Okay. That was kind of exciting. Well, so much for our hunting trip. We became the hunted. For a little while, anyway. Where are all the animals? This actually looks like the area that I actually first spawned in. Very close to it. Because I remember seeing that that skyscraper there. So yeah. Not a single animal anywhere. That's weird. Got a crawler down there. Alright guys, well I think what I'm going to do is probably just going to do a cut right here. I'm just going to run back to the base and get ready for the mine. If something crazy does happen between now and then, I'll certainly come back, but otherwise I will see you guys in just a few minutes. Alright guys, we're back. Nothing eventful happened on the trip back. So I basically just got back here and put some stuff away. I also combined the picks and the shovels, and I have the pick almost a 350, but like I said, I don't want to use any more iron for that right now, so we'll just go with these two. I also want to combine the sniper rifle on camera so you guys can see what quality that turns out to be. So let's do this. Let's put this down here, and we'll hit assemble. Take all this apart, and then we'll do the same thing on this guy. Okay. Nope, there I go, hitting that button again. We'll combine the stock. Oh, you know what? That's not going to give us anything more because our gunsmithing is not up to par. I forgot about that. Shoot. Do I have any points? 23 points. Let's actually put a couple points into this. We need 3 points to do 7 mil crafting anyways, so that was definitely not a waste. And now let's see what happens when we try and combine these two. Still doesn't do any good. I guess I just don't have a high enough gunsmithing yet. What happens if I try and combine those? Yeah, that's not really worth it. I should not have combined those two because I could have sold that other gun or kept it for later and got a lot more money for it. But oh well, that's all right. I'm sure we'll find more. So let's reassemble this with the best stuff we have. That goes there. This is the best receiver. Or wait, no, I already got the receiver. And this one we will assemble. What happens if we try and combine these two together? Yeah, it's not really worth it. So we'll put that together, and then we'll probably just hang on to this until we get higher skill so we can upgrade those better. Okay. Alright, so we have a pretty decent supply of wood. I also need to get my crossbow and my spike club upgraded too, but again, we'll wait until we get our iron supply back up for that. Got 28 frames, 952 wood. You know, I think I do actually want a little more wood than what I currently have. So let's just cut these trees down. And then we're going to start our mine. It's also almost day 14, so that's another thing we got to get going on is getting our horde base, our horde structure upgraded. That'll be the next thing right after the mine, next priority after the mine. Can't believe it's already day 14. Or almost already day 14. Time flies by when you're having fun. Okay, we'll replant these. All right. Let's go dig ourselves a mine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the mine over here, right next to the border of the desert and the wasteland. I hear something burning. Oh, there's a dog. What is that? It's a burn zombie. I didn't know you could find those in the wasteland. Interesting. Okay. Overheating, are we? Dog's making me a little bit nervous. Okay, yeah, so the idea here is that we start the mine on the border of these two zones, so that way we can go into, you stay over there, dog, either the desert or the wasteland, and I believe the wasteland will have nitrate deposits, which will be really helpful. I'm just a little bit anxious, I guess, with all these baddies around. So I think what we're going to do is we have to remember that the wasteland is south and the desert's north. So let's go ahead and dig in right here, and I'll show you how I normally do this. But what we're going to do is we're going to cover this so nothing drops down in on top of our head. Alright. So we're basically just going to dig straight down, all the way to bedrock. And I can now, as you can see, one-shot sandstone with my 322 shovel. And one of the reasons, I've already mentioned this, but one of the reasons why I really like to mine in the desert is because of the XP you get out of it. Because you can harvest so much material very quickly. Oh, and we already found an iron deposit. Later on, when you get an auger and come out here, then it's like you really can start going to town on the XP. Plus, the sandstone gives you both sand and stone, so it's good. It's great for concrete. So what I'm going to do here now, because I found a deposit, so I'm going to kind of dig this out a little bit, so I know that there's stuff here. Now, this silver-looking stuff, this is oil shale. And that's going to be good for making gasoline if you're not real familiar with the game. And let's actually just mine this up a little bit because we definitely need iron. Might as well hit the oil shale too. It's a little easier to break than the iron is. But in my experience, wherever you find oil shale, you almost always also find iron. And it's not necessarily that there's more iron in the desert than the other iron, it's just that it's a lot easier to uncover because all the sandstone around it is so brittle. Okay, let's see. What are we doing? I want to keep the shaft in the same spot, and you'll see why here in a little bit. So let's dig down some more. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a nice deposit. All right, well, let's just keep going down to bedrock, and let's get the main part of the mine established first. Yeah, so good way to get fast XP. Mine in the desert. Should be getting fairly close to bedrock. Yep, there we are. Okay, cool. If you are curious, bedrock is, well, yeah, it's about 57 meters below, I guess, sea level. I thought that was more like 48 or something. I don't know. Maybe it could vary a little bit. I'm not sure about that, actually. I've never really paid that much attention to it. Okay, so now we're at bedrock. And the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to go straight back up from here with some frames. And I'm going to need more frames, too. So let's... let's bust out about 80 of these. And my game sound is messed up again. Oh, lovely. So what I'm doing is I'm basically just elevatoring back up the shaft, and then we're going to dig another shaft. Sound is really weird, man. Right next to all these wood frames that I'm putting in, or wood blocks, and then we'll put a ladder going down that way, and that'll be basically our way down into the mine. I like to go all the way down to bedrock when I start a mine. This lag is so irritating. Because typically you'll find more deposits down by bedrock than you will higher up. At least that's the theory, and I think that's probably true. Well, at least the lag's not preventing me from upgrading the boxes, even though it's messing with the sound. The other thing we need to make is a bunch of ladders, so I think I'll make... Oh, let's make 60. I know we were 57 down, but that doesn't mean that when the surface that we started on was right. Yeah, I guess, again, I'll call it sea level. Now one thing we are going to have to be kind of careful of when we dig back down is that we don't bust through here and break our leg. So I think what I'll do is, our base is on the north side of the mine. I think what I'll do is I'll dig down the west side. So we'll actually put a couple frames there to prevent us from falling through, even though it's only 2 blocks, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Alright, so just got to remember that. West side is where we dig back down. Apologize, guys, if I seem like I'm a little out of it on this episode, because I am. I'm still just really tired. Haven't fully recovered from my trip, and got to bed a little too late last night, so I am pretty pooped. So not quite as sharp. The old guy's not quite as sharp as he usually is, but we'll get through it. Alright, we've got to be careful now, because we got some zombies. Zombies and zombie dogs. I don't think he can detect me down here. He's supposed to be able to, because I have the server set to feral, but I don't think that works. I don't think it works the way it's supposed to. When the server's set to feral, the zombies are supposed to be able to... Oh crap, the dog's up right up there too. They're supposed to be able to detect you, you know, even behind walls and stuff. Okay, this is a bit of a precarious situation. I only have 1 beer too. Alright, well, let's crouch. We'll pick that up. Sounds like a dog just hit a cactus. Maybe the cactus will take him out for us. Man, if that dog jumps right down in here, I mean, that's going to be bad. Oh, how do I get myself into these situations? Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I can't sit here forever, so we're just going to have to go out and deal. Alright, where's that dog? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Or there's a dog. Okay. Well, I could pop him with my sniper rifle, but if I do that, then I'm going to attract a bunch of other nasty stuff. But I kind of like to get him out of here so he's not here when I come back up later. Did I get him? Yeah, okay. So we got him out of the way. There was also a zombie around too. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, let's just poke our head up above the hill here. Make sure we don't step on a landmine. There's a zombie. Alright, come on, tough guy, go down. No, I said you go down, not me go down. Okay. He's a feral too, so he's even tougher than the normal one of these guys. Alright. And we're infected. Lovely. Okay. I think I don't hear anything else in the immediate vicinity. Okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. Let's hop back to the base real quick and just take an antibiotic and heal up. Let's also do this. Just put those down there so I can find it easily when I come back. So, let's take one of these, and one of these. Might as well drink up while we're here. We could, too. We could get this iron smelted in here. The only problem is I'm going to keep the heat down. Yeah. Let's just do it. Okay. We'll put the oil shale in here because it's used to make fuel. Moldy bread goes in there. As does that. Goes in there. That goes in there. That goes in there. And this goes in here. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's take another one of these after this wears off. I'm not sure. I've never really checked it. I'm not sure if these stack or not. Like, if I take one and then take another one right after it, do I lose the effect or not? I have never actually tested that. So, there's one other thing I was thinking about. Yeah, okay. I guess that's good enough. Almost morning of day 14. There we are. Alright, so I said I was going to start the other hole on the west side, which is this side. Let's put that there. And I guess what I'll do is... I don't need the hammer. What am I thinking? Okay. Oh, crap! Here we go again. It's the second time in one episode that these guys have ambushed me. Man, rough night for the old guy. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so we're just going to have to crouch for a little bit. And these guys kind of wander on through. And too, that's why I opened it up down there, because, you know, if that was all closed in, then they'd start banging on the walls and stuff and ruining things. Man, two running hordes, like, within a half a day, game day of each other. That's crazy. This game is trolling me. And somebody just lost their legs on a cactus. Alright, can I get over here without being seen? That is the question. Let's turn that off. Whoa. Nobody over that way. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm going to actually stay crouched till I get a little ways out from the base. I think they've all pretty much moved on, though. Whew. Couple of nurses over there. Where's she running off to? Or he? Huh. Alright. Back to the mine. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to... Actually, hold on. We're going to put a ladder right here. And then we're going to make a hatch. And we'll put the hatch down. No, I don't want it that way. I want it... Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. And then let's do this. No, I don't want that there. Dug that out a little too far. Let's go here. And then we'll put these guys here. Later on, I'll come back here and I'll reinforce all this stuff and get it all upgraded. But right now, I'm just going to make it just the first 2 levels of wood. So I typically will do this for the mines that I make, for obvious reasons. But especially in the desert, because the sandstone's so brittle, they can dig down there so quickly that this gives a little bit of protection. Not that they couldn't break through the wood quickly either, but... Alright, so we'll pick that up, and then we'll climb down here, we'll close that, and now what we're going to do is start digging down, go down a few blocks, and then set our ladders, like so. Sometimes when I make a mine, instead of doing this, I'll actually do an incline, like a ramp all the way down, but this is faster and easier, both in terms of creating it in the first place and getting in and out, because you can sprint up a ladder faster than you can run up an incline. If you're planning on, like, taking say your mini bike, for example, down into the tunnel, though, then that's when the incline makes more sense. Alright, so, oh, there we are. We already got down to our first mine. That we will have to take out the pick. Iron. Yeah, that's just the texture bleeding over. Sometimes that happens. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and stop the episode here. Off camera, I'm going to dig all the way down to bedrock. And then, because I've already found this deposit here, I'm probably going to come back up here and actually start mining in this area. I'll probably also open up a tunnel into the wasteland as well. And maybe I'll get lucky and hit a nitrate deposit. Let's go ahead and pop this too. And then after that, I'm just gonna mine up a bunch of materials so I can get the forges cranking out on iron and also on cement. And then in the next episode, what we're basically going to do is we're going to upgrade our horde fortification in preparation for tonight, which will be day 14 for Horde Night. So thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like if you would, and if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'd appreciate that, and I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.